First off, we wanted to know about how residents who have dealt with boil advisories and longstanding system concerns, what is your specific plan to reduce or eliminate boil advisories, and how quickly can people realistically expect results?
Well, we are going to a consolidation with the parish, a water consolidation. So the parish, it won't even be the parish, it'll be our own water board that would actually be over that. But like I said in the past, we have old infrastructure. We have old pipes under the ground. We actually repairing the stuff on top of the ground, which is our water towers, which is our water wells and stuff like that. But that's not going to eliminate the boil advisories as far as the pipes busting under the ground. That's a whole nother project we have to get funding for. Unfortunately, you fix one leak, here comes another leak. And we try to isolate one section of the city at a time. And if we do that, we can eliminate a lot of boil advisories, because it would just be that one section that would be under a boil advisory. So hopefully that would take place very soon.
Shifting gears, also on the topic of water though, how do you guys plan to address drainage concerns, especially in flood-prone areas?
Well, I think we have pretty good drainage. We have a lot of rain that comes down at one time. And our ditches and even in the parish or even in other cities can't withstand that kind of type of rain that we get at one time. We get, 6-7 inches of rain within an hour. But if you come back an hour later, the water drains. We have a few areas in the city that have drainage issues, and we actually trying to get funding for it. We actually got funding for one of them. I know in other areas they do. We're trying to get funding for it to get better drainage back there. But besides that, we don't really have a lot of drainage problem. Within an hour, if you come back, if the rain stops, the water leaves. It just has to get through the pipes and get to the canal and get to the bayou, and it just takes a while.
One thing is, as far as the council is concerned, what strategies or plans would you have to better work with the council?
Well, we definitely got to work together if we want to progress. I like to try to meet with my council, on their concerns and try to help them to eliminate their concerns, meaning that they're supposed to be a voice for the people in their districts, bringing the concerns to me. If it's a work order, they put it in. If it's not getting done in a accurate time, a short period of time that they expect, they get with me, and I try to get that process a lot faster. But it's basically, hear them out, they hear me out, and we pretty much have a lot of discussions, prior to a meeting, because a meeting is for a meeting. It's not to go back and forth. If we got a topic that we might disagree on, I think we should meet prior to that and have a discussion. And then if they still want to bring it up in front of the board, then that's fine. But, we could have an hour and a half to discuss something, whereas in a meeting, you don't have that amount of time. So I think people get frustrated because they can't get their point across and, in that short period of time. And you don't decide on big major things that, especially if you got a difference on in the meeting. You try to do that before you get to a meeting.
Another question is, what do you feel qualifies you to maintain your position as mayor? What specific skills do you have that you feel like are useful and benefiting the people in St. Martiville?
Well, I think let my work speak for itself. When I ran 4 years ago, I asked the people to trust in me to give me a chance to show them to help bring the city back where we at, on good grounds. And in just 4 years, I think we have done just that. So I think my work should speak for itself. But if you ask me for my experience, I have 12 years of government experience. I have over 30 years of my own business experience. I'm a United States Navy veteran, so I bring a lot of structure and order with everything I do. And I'm a people's person, and I'm always in the community. So when you bring all that together, meaning that I drive a school bus, I was a barber, I'm with the people, I'm amongst the people, so you put all that together, I think that qualifies me as to be a good mayor.
Final question is, what strategy it would be in place to bring more outside funding into the city?
Well, we were successful in these last 4 years. We brought over $18 million worth of funding. So that's a lot. I know mayors that's been in office for over 12 years, 10 years, 8 years, and that ain't never happened with them, with their city. So we have been blessed. We just want to continue to do what we do. We want to continue to apply. we got to make sure our finances is in order, because in order to get state funding, most time you got to come up with a match. All right, so we got to make sure that we have match money to get these funding. It's one thing to get it, but there's another thing to match it. So I mean, but we're gonna keep doing what we've been doing and keep on believing and trusting in God and doing good budgeting and keep applying.